Very good morning, my dear students. In today's video session, we'll be learning from Unit 3, Prose, our visitor from distant land. Now, before we begin the lesson, let us recall the 6 tastes that we learned already in our small classes. The 6 tastes that are felt by our tongue: sweet, honey; sour, lemon; bitter, bitter gourd; salty, salt; astringent, betel nut; pungent, ginger and chili. Six tastes one day or the other. But have you ever realized why should we add these tastes, especially in our food? Because these 6 types of tastes prescribed by our ancient Tamil population as a natural means or natural ways to live a healthy life. Let's move on to the lesson, students. Now let's see the characters in this lesson. Mani, a schoolboy; Selvi, Mani's younger sister; Mani's Appa and Amma, they were parents. Mani, a small young schoolboy, lived with his parents and with his younger sister Selvi in a village near Senji in Villupuram district in Tamil Nadu. Mani likes to eat very few vegetables, but he loves potato and lady's finger very much. I think Mani is like most of us, as we also like to eat potatoes. One day during meals time, his Amma served him potato curry. He said, he refused. He doesn't want to eat potatoes because they are foreign vegetables. Immediately his sister misunderstood the word foreign and said to him that, no, Amma bought those potatoes from the vegetable shop near the bus stop only. It is not from foreign. Mani understood his sister misunderstood the word foreign, and he tells his father that Selvi is too small to understand that potatoes are not from India, and he explains that his teacher encouraged them in class to buy and eat the locally cultivated vegetables and fruits, and also to use things made in our country. Mani's parents and his sister at once started telling him that he cannot eat popcorn when they go to watch a movie next time. And he cannot order tomato soup and pineapple juice. Mani's mother told him that corn, potatoes, tomatoes and lady's fingers came from other countries, so they are called foreign vegetables. Then Selvi had many questions like, how did these vegetables come to India? Did they come by aeroplane? Her father answers a question that some merchants or traders brought these vegetables into India thousands of years ago. Followed by their father, their mother continued to explain many people came to India in search of spices, especially black pepper. Students, at this point of time, let us learn little more information about spices and our country. India is known for its spices like black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, turmeric, mustard seeds, clove and nutmeg. Almost all these were used by Indians since thousands of years in food and for medicines. The ancient Indians used only black pepper as spice in food before chilies could come into India. Students, can you guess what are the king and queens of spices? Yes, black pepper is the king of spices and gods of cardamom is the queen of spices. Black pepper was universally known as black gold because it was one of the greatest economically important agricultural commodities of commerce and trade in India since prehistoric period. They say that black pepper's native is Kerala in South India. That's why an explorer from Portugal named Vasco da Gama sailed and came to Kerala. Students, actually Vasco da Gama was born into a noble family around 1460s in Portugal, and he was the third son. His father was the commander of the fortress in the southwestern pocket of Portugal. Later, when Vasco da Gama was old enough, he joined the navy. Then he learned to navigate. He was known as tough and fearless navigator. He was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India. And he took lot of pepper from Calicut, which is now called as Kozhikode, to his country in 1497. Later, many people from Europe came to India in search of spices. Now, Mani's doubt about pepper was clear. But still, he didn't know who brought the vegetables into India. His father said that Portuguese brought potatoes, tomatoes, and chilies into India. Portuguese explorers, that means people of Portugal country or sailors or navigators or travelers from Portugal, brought tomato into India. They brought it in 16th century and they introduced potatoes in 17th century and they called the potato as batata. After hearing the history and travel of these vegetables, Mani and Selvi are happy and they don't want to upset the foreign visitor potato. So they started eating quickly and soon Selvi pulled out a long green chili from the potato curry from which Amma served. Immediately Amma started telling the story of foreign food chili with fun. Like Vasco da Gama, another traveler named Christopher Columbus, the son of a wool merchant, came to India in search of pepper and gold to India, which was highly valued in Europe. But he arrived in South America in 1492. He found chilies were popular and as spicy as black pepper. He took chilies from South America to Europe. Later, Portuguese brought the chilies to their colonies in Goa, India. Pepper was used in cooking before the entry of chilies. Now, India is the largest producer and exporter of chilies in the world, growing a wide variety of long, thin, and big chilies. Now, after hearing the story of chilies arrived into India, Mani and Selvi praised chilies that they make the food very delicious. They didn't want to waste the long traveled visitor, so they took a bit of those and shouted, "It was hot and spicy." Thus, the lesson comes to an end. The spices in India not only adds flavor and taste to the food, but also increases our immunity level, but prevent the most of the diseases. So let's cherish our resources in India. Dear students, the vegetables, whether they are our native or foreign, they have a history and the long travel as we have studied in this lesson. So avoid wasting vegetables and food because there's a lot of hardships made by many people before it comes to you. Let us save food, save life. Children, read the lesson for a better understanding. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.